Today I want to show you how to make a small shop mobile thickness planer bench on the cheap for only $33. Super cheap. The materials you'll need are a 3/4 inch 2x2 sheet of plywood, 3 2x4 studs, and 4 1 5/8 inches solid rubber swivel casters from Harbor Freight. This project is at the easy level for beginning woodworkers, and it can be completed with only a few tools. You'll need a speed square, tape measure, miter saw, Kreg jig for drilling pocket holes, a long clamp, 2-inch screws, a drill, and drill bits for drilling pilot holes. So, the whole idea behind this mobile thickness planer bench is to make a nice, solid, movable bench that can easily fit in small garages, oftentimes where beginner woodworkers start out. I'm not exactly a beginner, but I think you'll find that this workbench is so easy to make while watching this video. The first step to making this is to cut 4 pieces of 2x4 to 35 inches long a piece. So measure all of that out, mark the lines with your speed square, and make your cuts with your miter saw. After that, you'll want to use some sort of pocket hole drilling device to make 2 pocket holes on each of your 4 legs you just made. These pocket holes will make you able to join your legs to the plywood top of your workbench. In this case, I'm using a Kreg jig device, but there are other brands that make these too. Here you can see me drilling the pocket holes. Make sure you set your jig to the appropriate thickness and don't over tighten your clamp or you will totally fuck your Kreg jig up. Now, take your 2 foot by 2 foot plywood top and measure an inch off of all sides. Draw lines that connect with some sort of straight edge, and where the lines intersect, that's where you want to put the outside of your table legs. Now you're ready to attach your legs using pocket holes. During this step, you want to grab a long clamp to secure the leg tightly to the bottom of the workbench top. Go ahead and drill your screws in and repeat for all 4 of the legs. Clamping a 2x4 like this by yourself can be a little bit tricky, so just be patient and try not to get too mad. Flip your workbench over and attach some 2-inch screws from the top. This workbench pretty much only has downward load, so attaching screws from the top in addition to the pocket holes we just drilled should hold it together nicely. Now it's time to flip the whole thing back over and add some cross supports under the top. Measure and cut the first 2 supports. You want these to fit like a glove. These 2x4 supports will be drilled in from the sides of the legs. Now that you've cut the first 2 supports, slide them into place. Use Astroglide if they are a little tight. You'll eventually get it in. Once the supports are in place, drill from the sides with 2-inch screws. Repeat for the second support. Now it's time to make supports number 3 and 4. Measure the gaps and cut to length. The last 2 supports are a little different. They need 2 pocket holes on each side to join into the legs of the planer workbench. Just like supports number 1 and 2, slide them in and screw, but this time use the pocket holes to join. To add extra support and structural rigidity to the planer bench, I took these little 2x2 cutoffs I had and drilled into the underside. Even small thickness planers are heavy, so we want this workbench to not struggle to hold the planer. Okay, so let's add 2 more supports to the bottom of the legs. Measure from the bottom of the leg about 8 inches up and make a horizontal mark. Do this for all 4 legs. Then make your cuts to the length of the span between the legs. Next, take a small clamp and clamp your 2x4 cross brace on one side. This will help you to be able to easily attach the piece with screws. Put your 2x4 board on the 8-inch horizontal marks you made earlier. Then screw it all in. Flip your table around and do it all again. Okay, so you're finished building the thickness planer workbench, and this is what it's supposed to look like from the bottom. The only step left is to attach your 1 5/8 inch rubber swivel casters with screws. Flip your workbench over. If you follow my directions, everything should be level, true, and flat. Now you can put your planer on the top, bolt it on, and enjoy a solid, strong mobile planer bench for years to come. And if you liked and found this video helpful, feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also head over to Instagram and TikTok and follow @HonestBrothersOfficial, where we put up a lot of short format videos. We're really bad about the TikTok stuff, but we're gonna try to get better. Happy woodworking. Okay, bye.